Froggy for President by Jonathan London. At school on Friday, Froggy read a poster. Vote! Election Monday for class president. Great, said Froggy. I can't wait. On Monday, Froggy woke up and bounced on his bed. Boing, boing, boing. Yippee, he said. Today I run for president. Arf, said Doggy. Are you running for president in your underwear, dear? Oops, cried Froggy. He ran back, got dressed, and ate his breakfast of cereal and flies. Munch, crunch, munch. Now I can run for president, said Froggy. That's nice, dear, said Mom. And Froggy ran all the way to the bus stop. Flop, flop, flop. On the school bus, Max shouted, Froggy for president! And Matthew and Travis shouted with him. But Leah jumped up and shouted, Frogilina for president! And Emma and Hannah shouted with her, all the way to school. At circle time, Miss Witherspoon said, Now, class, we have two candidates for president, Froggy and Frogilina. What's your platform, Froggy? Froggy hopped up on his desk, zoop, and said, This is. No, dear, said Miss Witherspoon. What would you want to do if you were elected president? Oh, said Froggy. Well, I'd want to have 10 snack times and get a trampoline for the school and have recess all day long. Hooray! Cheered Froggy's fans. Froggy for president! But Frogalina jumped up and wrote on the chalkboard. This is my platform, she said, and she read it out loud. Start a search party to find everybody's lost things. Have a lunch sharing program. Have a talent show to raise money for the school library. Hooray! Cheered Frogilina's fans. Frogilina for president! Even Froggy started to cheer. Oops! So Froggy jumped on his chair and sang, A vote for me is a vote for you. Twiddly-dee and twiddly-do. Love books, make art, play all day. We can learn and dance and play, play, play. And he did a little dance. Ta-da! Hooray! Cheered Froggy's fans. Froggy for president! Thank you, dear, said Miss Witherspoon. Now, Frogilina, it's your turn. Frogilina stood up and said, I would rather show than tell. Follow me. We're going on a search party. And everybody poured outside and went hog wild. Found Max's soccer ball, yelled Froggy. Thump. Found Froggy's saxophone, yelled Max. Squawk. Found Emma's hairbrush, yelled Hannah. Brush. Found Hannah's toothbrush, yelled Emma. Brusha, brusha, brusha. That night, Froggy couldn't sleep. He sat up and cuddled Doggy and looked out the window at the moon. Hoo, 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 said Mr. Owl. We'll vote for you. I know, said Froggy, jumping up. I'll vote for me. Arf, said Doggy. At school the next day, Froggy was so excited that when Miss Witherspoon handed out the ballots and he checked the box next to his name, his pencil flew out of his hand. Zing! And when Leah came around with the ballot box, his ballot almost tore in two when he stuck it in the slot. Rip! Thank you for voting, Leah giggled. Now only one vote, Froggy. I know, said Froggy, and he wondered, who will vote for me? There's Max, Matthew, Travis, and me. He held up 3 fingers on one hand and the thumb on his other. Then he jumped up on his chair and yelled, 3 plus 1 is 5. That means I win. I'll be president. I'll be president. 3 plus 1 is 4, silly, said Frogilina, and everybody laughed. Oops, I know that, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Listen, children, said Miss Witherspoon, I have counted all the ballots, and it's 4 for Froggy and 4 for Frogilina. Oh, no, cried Max. It's a tie. What are we going to do? I know, said Froggy. We'll be presidents together. Hooray! Everyone cheered. Frogilina leaped up beside him, and together they sang, A vote for me is a vote for you, twiddly-dee and twiddly-doo. Froggy for president and Frogilina too. The end. I hope you've enjoyed this story, Froggy for President. Grandma loved that Froggy wanted to run for president of his class. I liked both Froggy and Frogilina's platforms. I really loved that Froggy wanted to have 10 snack times. And I think it's cool that he wanted to get a trampoline for the school. And of course, Grandma would love to have recess all day long. I mean, who wouldn't? So click that thumbs up button if you would vote for Froggy. And now Grandma liked Frogilina's too. I loved that she wanted to, to have a search party to find everybody's lost things. That's super good. And the lunch sharing program, I don't know. Grandma, I'm not sure I'd want to share my lunch. But, if you were hungry and you really didn't have much, I probably would. So that's good. That's not a bad idea. And of course, raising money for the school library. got to do that because, Grandma loves books, so you need to raise money for the school library. So that was big. That was big for Grandma. So click thumbs up if you would vote for Frogilina. There was only one thing that Grandma was a little confused about. I was a little confused about how Hannah lost her toothbrush in the field. I don't know. Grandma doesn't know that. So, maybe you know how Hannah lost her toothbrush in the field. But whatever, I don't know how it got there, but I'm glad that Emma found it. So, search party, ding, ding, ding. Good job. Now, click that thumbs up button if you loved this story, and make sure you subscribe. Come back for more stories. Bye, Grandma.